One of the things that kids don't often hear is that they can do anything. I'm on a mission to inspire children so that they understand that they can take over this world. My name is Nadia Lopez. I'm the founding principal of Mount Hope Bridges Academy, a middle school located in the Brownsville section of Brooklyn. Beyond being a teacher and a principal, I'm a mother. These are my children. I listen to them. I love them. I won't let them fail. I know that all they need is a cheerleader. I grew up in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, not too far from this location here in Brownsville. I grew up surrounded by gangs, and our education system was pretty much the same. There were a lack of resources because of the neighborhood. When I first opened the school, I remember sitting with some of my young men, and I asked them, 5 or 10 years, where do you see yourself? I'm good if I make it 6 months, Ms. Lopez. I could not understand how a child cannot see beyond 6 months. So I fight. I feel like it's my responsibility. And it really comes down to people not having the guts to do the right thing. So I opened up the school in 2010. We only had a total of 24 scholars when we opened up in September. And then by the following year, my reputation got out that I was no nonsense. We tripled our numbers, and we had 124 kids. If you are not well mentally, spiritually, physically, there's no way you can even focus on learning. It's been a couple of days since I've seen you both, and I just wanted to catch up. You know, I'm always here as a living guardian on behalf of both of your moms, and I want the best for you both, right? And so our goal is really to make sure nothing distracts you. When you have relationships with people who are willing to take you under your wing or take your child under the wing, it's so important. No one's asking the people who are successful, who are great educators, how to get it done. There's always this conversation about a broken system without anybody who is in education being part of the conversation. So recently I had a book release, The Bridge to Brilliance. It's a labor of love. It's what it means to be a mom, what it means to be a leader, the ups and downs, the moments that I've cried.
What's going on?
Well, I need to start working on promoting the book.
Well, we got New York Times stuff. We have images from the program. We have the things you deal with as a single mom.
Yeah.
And I deal with bad stuff all the time. I
Yeah.
usually would get upset when somebody cries, but I know you get angry and smart when you cry.
I had to fight to open the school. I have to fight to get my book out there. I have to fight for my own image, and I'm just getting tired of fighting.
You gotta take care of yourself. That's what I'm most concerned about, to be quite honest, is you.
Oftentimes it's really hard to process what I've accomplished. Everything is happening at a rapid pace. You almost feel like you can't breathe sometimes. The only thing I can tell you is that I have tremendous faith. One of my scholars was walking down the streets in Brownsville. He was approached by Brandon Stanton, the founder of the popular blog Humans of New York. Brandon actually asked him initially, who influences you? And Vidal's response was, my principal. He tells him that I tell the kids that they matter, and that I tell them that there's a society when they get in trouble or they get suspended, pretty much they end up going to prison. And through that, Brandon said to me, what do you want? What do you want to be able to do? And the only thing I could think of was, I don't want them to have limitations in their life, so I want them to go to college. And Brandon said, okay, we'll just start a fundraiser. What was supposed to be the entire campaign of $100,000, that was reached in literally 45 minutes. My goal really is to replicate what I have here. Beyond Mount Hope Bridges Academy, I do a lot of speaking engagements, whether it's speaking at prestigious universities. I've gone to the White House. No 2 days are alike. There's just so much that happens. But it's always that day in June when I get to see those children dressed in their purple robes and their black robes. And I feel it. I'm more than just a principal. I am a mother, an author, a speaker, and a friend. You know, I'm just proud to break down some of those barriers and really show that in the midst of what people don't expect in a community like this, there is brilliance and there's possibilities, but someone has to be able to be the advocate and the champion. And so at the end of the day, I want to be that voice.